Greetings, dear ones. We're very pleased to have this time to speak with you today. And so this energy work we are presenting right now is to assist and to support and simply open you up a bit more to the higher light pouring into the planet right now and to the beautiful potentials of 2020, which is an amazing year. We can see it already. More and more the veils are disappearing. You can see that in your own life, and you see it in public life as well. What is meant to be known now cannot be hidden. And so this includes situations in your own life in which you have asked to know certain things and asked to understand how certain things work. How do I manifest healing or greater abundance or a beautiful relationship or a much better job or home or whatever it is? You've been asking for certain things for yourself and for your community or your family. And you've also been asking about what is happening in your world, because so much is being revealed now that was hidden in the past. And it's very, very important to understand. This means that as the veils that have been drawn across one's eyes for so long, as they simply disappear and dissolve, it's not only the people in the public eye who be having to face the truth, but your average, everyday sort of person. And as well, you'll be facing and realizing your own power, your own amazing abilities. You may sense presences in the room you didn't sense before. You may sense things about your past lives or this current life that you didn't sense or realize had occurred before now. You may understand aspects of your earth mission that you didn't understand until now. So just take a moment for yourself where you're just breathing in deeply through the nose with mouth closed. Stay there a moment and then breathe out, sort of taking a deep belly breath. And just releasing through the mouth. And if you want, you can image that you're breathing in beautiful, powerful, divine substance, sparkling golden light or silver light or both. And you're breathing out the sense of smallness, of limitation, of uncertainty, of not knowing quite who you are, not quite remembering why you've come in this time, of sensing it at times, but not really knowing it, not really feeling it. So if you can just sort of give yourself a moment to feel the presence of your higher self beside you. We're going to be working with your energies right now, mainly to expand them, so that when you think of your finances, for instance, you might think of a stream of light, stream of divine substance pouring in. It's about like so. Can you open it in your mind's eye? Open your hands, open your arms a bit. Much, much broader expanse, much greater channel of divine substance pouring into your life now, into the whole of your life, not just into your accounts, not just into your wallet, but divine substance pouring into every area, so that there's more give and more receive on every level. You're able to see the best in people. You're able to see their higher self, their soul presence. You're able to look at them without judgment and see something very beautiful there as you just take in their presence. You're able to look at situations in your life and not only look at the outer situation, you're more sort of able to understand, well, this belongs to this broader landscape of my life, which in turn belongs to this beautiful stream of energy that has been all of my lives in this dimension and in all others. And so you're able to see things in a much broader context and in a much deeper, more meaningful way. And this encourages you, therefore, not to get upset with individual circumstances that occur, not to feel rattled by people's words or actions as if you have to immediately react. And that can be a bit of a challenge at times, but you're capable, dear ones. So if you just take a moment for yourself and just see the energy of this earth life, get an image of that, Perhaps you feel that your energy just sort of stops right about there, or about here in your daily life. Can you expand it to take in the whole room? Just pure light. And can you expand it beyond that to take in the entire house or apartment building or wherever you are? All the property around it as well? The whole neighborhood or countryside where you are? Now the whole town or city or area where you are. Just keep expanding it. This beautiful glow of divine golden light. And so now your outlook likewise has broadened and expanded as well. And so you're less likely, as we work with your energies, you're less likely to see yourself as being so small and contained and seeing your capabilities as small and contained. Well, I can only do so much, or I can't produce something out of thin air, or I can't fix something that refuses to be fixed, and on and on. These are thoughts that most people have, and they're understandable. But it's time to put them away now, dear ones. It's time to release all that and understand how brilliantly expansive you are. In fact, keep expanding that light till it takes in your whole county, your whole state or province, your whole region, your whole country or continent, and eventually the whole world and beyond. And can you see you're part of all of that, dear ones? You're a part of the expanse of this beautiful universe. Yes, it's inexplicable at times, as far as what your own human mind can currently grasp. But it's not out of your grasp to understand intuitively in your heart mind that you were brought in for very beautiful reasons, and that you came in intentionally for very beautiful reasons. And can you just hold in your heart the beauty of that bravery and that inner strength to carry out an earth mission, even as you were dealing with unfolding circumstances in your own day-to-day life and had no idea entirely what that mission would be, the etheric work you do in your sleep state, or the limitations that you would feel to take on in this and other lives, and how badly you would be hampered by those. So we're just going to lift the heaviness of that for you right now. Good. Can you release all these structures that hang around you? Some of it's mental programming, some of it's old past life trauma, some of it's current life trauma. Can you just release that for a moment? Let it fall, dissolve, fall to the ground as dust. None of that defines you, dear ones. None of that has to do with who you really are. Want to see all this scaffolding, all these strict iron structures all around you, and just see them dissolve and fall down. And that includes the belief most people have that they can only have so much joy and laughter, so much abundance. They can only have so much love. The heart can only hold so much. Can you open the space in the heart for receiving? And in all your energies for receiving. And require now that your spirit team of guides, angels, and higher self send you this beautiful ray of divine light. It might be pink or green or violet, whatever it is, whatever comes to you, sort of a cobalt blue, whatever you see is fine. It's pouring down into you now. It's there not only for your healing and your wholeness, but for your reintegration into your higher self and into your own higher intent. And it's filling in the missing parts. It's filling in the lack of wisdom, the lack of patience. It's filling in the spaces, the gaps in your understanding of who you really are. And it's filling in the gaps in your sense of joy in life, the joie de vivre. It's absolutely filling that in, so that you are moving as effortlessly and joyfully and lightly through life in this physical body as you once did in the etheric. So we're going to continue flowing these energies, dear ones. We just want you to open your heart and your physical space and your etheric energies, your mind and emotions, open that wide for a moment. Hands out, arms out wide. And say yes. Thank you, universe. All the divine light you have to share with me, I accept now in ways that are full of ease, in ways that are calm and joyful, and in ways that integrate easily into my current body, mind, emotions, and etheric energies, so that I open up. I see the beautiful potential in everything. Even before it occurs to my logical mind, it has occurred to my heart mind, and that is what I follow now. So we send much love, dear ones, and many blessings. And know that the year ahead is going to give you a different image of yourself, a different idea, a different feeling about yourself than what you've had in the past. And so allow that. Allow those new ideas. Allow that new belief in yourself as, we don't say belief as in something you've learned from an earth structure, but understanding of yourself, in other words, as someone who is a light being who has come into a physical body for a while but is no longer constrained or limited by all the old strictures and constraints and programming. Someone who's breaking out of all of that perfectly and playing with the higher energies and dancing in the higher realms and bringing that joy into their everyday life. So we send much love, dear ones. Namaste.